What up, bosses? You're Bram to the BTR, and we're bringing you some very sexy Tracer gameplay. Well, at least anyway, I think they in Overwatch they had to actually like nerf her butt because people were complaining about her butt or something like that. I don't know, that might just be my dream. I certainly wouldn't be nerfing no butts anyway. So my buddy Dark was asking me whilst we were doing my placements on stream the other day about Tracer, because obviously she's a very popular Overwatch character, and when I played Overwatch she was literally the only champion I played on it. I think she probably has about 80% of my game time on it. I haven't really played too much Overwatch, but Tracer was really the only champion that I actually enjoyed playing. And she has a very similar moveset on here to as to what she does on where I don't know why we have no one top, or why our healer was top. So this is what annoys me. Like I'd have to go top, but being a Tracer is not really ideal for me. You know, she is not a champion that can really solo a lane. She's an assassin, Nova or Zeratul. Obviously doesn't have the cloak like them, but moveset wise, she's very similar. She has to reload her ammo. She only has 20 bullets, which, like I say, when it comes to actually pushing lanes, makes it really hard because it takes around about like you have to shoot like a minion twice before you can actually make anything happen. What's really cool is we have a triple dash, which refreshes over time. Oh god, be careful there. We then have a W, which she doesn't actually have on the actual Overwatch game. But the W basically is a close range grenade that explodes instantly. And when I say close range, like you have to be literally on top of that minion to do it, or on top of the hero, depending on what you're going for. And then we have our E recoil, which after 3 seconds, or takes us back in time 3 seconds, which is great for engaging or even disengaging. You know, it has, like for example, we can go in here, we can go yo 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 yo, and I'm like brah, which is really nice at making plays. And then we have our ultimate, which is exactly the same as in Overwatch. She chucks out a big grenade that explodes, locks onto her target, can be missed quite easily, as much as I can do on Overwatch. I've missed many ultimates by misjudging it or thrown it out a little bit too close because you can throw it a bit too soon. But it's a great ultimate, like there, for example, that actually just missed it. That was what I was meant to do to prove a point of how easily it could be missed. But it's great for team fights and it's great for picking off targets. The nice thing, obviously, you're thinking like, oh, we're not even level 10, right? The cool thing, Tracer actually gets her ultimate at level 1, and it refreshes by you auto-attacking minions or champions, which is really cool. So the more you attack, the quicker you get your ultimate back, which is pretty sweet, right? This talent here is actually something that I think is really OP and is what makes Tracer really, really strong. Basically, when I get a kill or assist or a takedown, it resets. It doesn't reset. I don't know why I'm actually where I got that where I got reset from that. It increases my base attack damage, which is really damn sweet. But we do lose all of that on a death. So if you die, it all gets wiped. So at the moment we get 2%, it goes up by 2% every time. So really, really nice, and can make Tracer pretty goddamn deadly. And we're kind of keeping an eye on how we do for damage, but yeah, super sweet. I find Tracer really fun. This is quick match, and thankfully we have a healer. Something that I want to point out, if you don't have a healer on your team as a Tracer, you're going to get screwed over, because you can see how squishy she is. You make a bad engagement, or even just doing a normal engagement, and you take a heap load of damage, it just kind of sucks, and it really hurts, and you take that bad damage, and you're going to have to pull back. You can't make the trade happen, and if that's the case, then well, you're pretty useless, right? At least if you have a healer on your team, they can kind of give you some back, and you're not going to have to back them every time, because obviously the fountain's only up like every 180 seconds, so it doesn't really give you. You got to be a little bit careful in that regards. You got to be a bit careful because we don't actually have my E up at the moment, so be careful if you get too aggressive here. We're probably gonna be dead. Oh god! In a bit. What? I'm so dead. No, we've been a bit stupid there. So that was just a point to show you that my untouchable will be lost upon death. Thankfully, we only had actually 1 kill then, or 1 takedown, so not really the end of the world. It's kind of at the end of the world because my team's now going to take a lot of damage. I hate this map as well. It's an Overwatch map, and I really don't like it because it kind of just feels it's whoever can get to the objective first and rush it first. You get additional points basically when you basically have to follow it to a point, and by doing so, it shoots a rocket. If you take a turret, it increases rocket damage by 2 for 1 rocket. So yeah, it just kind of feels like whoever rushes it first, and I just, it's not really a fan of this game. Oh. I'm sure probably wasn't meant to happen. I actually have him there. Nice. So you can see the damage it actually really does is pretty damn sweet. And like I say, if you can get those takedowns going and really increase that untouchable mastery point, then it's really, really nice. So at the moment we haven't actually, well, we could actually get onto the pay point and move it myself. By chucking that grenade out onto someone as well, it does increases your ultimate time, or gets your ultimate up a lot quicker as well. I guess what gave me that. But yeah, we're gonna have to do. So you want something done, you have to do it yourself, right? But yeah, we're looking pretty good, really. Bar that death a second ago was a little bit stupid. Tannis is probably gonna be a bit of trouble here. Also, I got a cool icon, little banner tracer. Aha! Yummy. So yeah, we'll just pick this. If you have 3 people, or up to 3, it just moves quicker. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like. It just feels like such a lame game mode. Should actually kill her here. She hasn't got her dash up anymore. Oh shit. We would have killed her. We would have actually killed her, but for some reason when I dashed in, trying to be all badass and look cool, because we dashed, we actually caused me to attack the wall instead of attacking Valor. But like you see how, if we didn't have a healer right now, because our healer isn't actually with us at the moment, oh, rip, Mr. Oldman. I can't do anything, I'm going to have to back, I'm useless, right? Like, without that healer there, man, you just can't do anything because you're too squishy. It would just be stupid to really go in that situation, and especially in the case that I'd lose that 8% additional damage that we have at the moment, which is huge. If we'd actually landed that ultimate, or it worked out in the end, but you know, like I say, that ultimate, you can quite easily miss it, and it's a lot of damage you do miss out on. Especially if, say, that target walks into like multiple people and you get a big ass hit on it in that sort of sense. One cool thing, when you do actually get to level 20, your E does, you can get a talent that resets your health, or the damage you've taken during that sort of 3 seconds, which is really nice. I guess it would be a bit OP if it was like an Overwatch and it happened every time. I feel, maybe. But yeah, without a healer, man, Tracer is the most horrible champion to play, because you're literally just backing it every time. It's just impossible to sustain, and it's not so bad if you get a kill maybe in that engagement, but if you screw it up and you make a mistake, then it really does slow things down. So at level 10 you get the option to increase, or you have a couple options on your ultimate. I personally go for the one which actually increases the charge time, which is really nice, means we can charge up quicker, which is super cool. Hopefully we can actually get this here. One nice thing with Tracer as well, she does actually move around when shooting, so it's pretty cool. Something you got to be careful with Genji, because he can actually protect that damage when you're moving. It's not like you can stop it. So what you can do, a little trick I found, is if you press D whilst doing it, it will actually. Oh, I don't know what I actually did then. Was it bad? We should secure here. That was really bad on my behalf. I don't really know what we did then, to be honest. It was bad. We got it. We worked out. We were just doing it for style points there, right? I think. Yeah, with it. That was pretty terrible, to be honest. I didn't really play that as well. We got out, was the main thing, right? We didn't really play that as well as we could have done. I think we could have definitely have got that turret a lot sooner and kept my ultimate and played that better. So you can see how quickly that ultimate actually came up then. That was huge. But we now have 16% bonus damage, right? Which is just insane. Boss, you know, or not the boss there. It's pretty cool there. I think he gives a health pack, that one. I don't really like the camp. It's like one camp on here gives you, it makes like little ghouls so you can see where the enemy is. Like, I don't really give a shit about that. There's one in the top corner which gives a turret, which is pretty nice, I guess. But like I say, you really have to be on top of them to make that grenade work. I'm feeling that he's got. No, he's down the over here. We'd actually E'd, I think if we'd E'd back at the start of that, we might have been able to have been back on top of them. So something like that is, you know, having that in the back of your mind, that you can try to E'd back and make a little nice play. So because we took the turret then, we do actually have double points. We want to make sure that we defend ours, because we're all top. We shouldn't all be top right now, so let's see. We're going to be able to come back and hold this anyway. But yeah, that's double points means we have a lead right now. It's sucky to throw that away. Oh, I actually went for my ultimate then. He knocked me back. I was actually kind of lucky because that knockback would have probably actually meant that we missed my ultimate. Which would have oh, wow. We almost dodged his ult. We caught the back end of it as well. Alright, So the fountain is actually up, but as soon as there's no objectives up, I'm actually going to back off here. Like, we could make something happen on the ball. God, I was actually trying to... Well, that was really lucky! But I lost my 10 points and that would be pretty bad. I was about to say we probably could actually get to the fountain and get involved in this fight. But so the next point I like to take is basic attacks heal. 20% damage out, which really isn't all that much, but it's something. It is something. Every little counts, right? Like, this is why I wanted the fountain up, so you can just get insta back in. Like, I feel the thing is with the fountain you have to be a lot more careful than with other champions, because a lot of champions can actually just sustain out in lane with the globes, but I don't think that Tracer really can. It was a bit of an aggressive play then. I kind of was hoping we do a bit more damage, because we have a lot of stacks right now. Felt comfortable with my E, we can make it work, but not to worry. Just a little bit of damage, which is only going to get healed up over time. I think with the Tassadar shields it was a bit of a ballsy move to make happen. I guess we'll go. We actually got 15 seconds. I think. I love the little pig. Little piggy. Amazing. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with our performance here at the moment. It's pretty nice. We get this objective. Like, we've missed what? 2 ults, I think? 1 ult or 2 ults? Definitely 1. I don't want to pick up the turret. I never can make up my mind what I want to do with the turret. We'll go have Cassia. So we have what? 22% bonus damage. Whoa. Is she gonna have him? Fuck. Oh, even more fucks. Oh, that's. Oh, that is. Oh. I don't even know what to say to that, really. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. That was. I was half tempted to go for throw, and then like, damn it, it's so low, and like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know how my whole clip didn't kill him. I don't think we put my whole clip into him. The thing with Tracer, she's really okay. You kind of like make a misclick on her, and it really does screw you up her whole sort of movement process, and I think that's what happened then. But it's not the end of the world. Like, it just sucks because, like I say, we had 20% bonus, maybe like 22% bonus damage, which is a mass amount. But yeah, I got over greedy. Probably should have just went for the Thrall really, or went for Diablo straight away. But because I didn't really expect her to do as much damage she did, like she put some hefty damage out. But that's cool. We're still looking strong. 3-2 up, so cool. Well, obviously, we really want to be focused on the back line where possible. If I don't have my E up, then you're obviously going to be a bit more safe and try and focus. Whoa, who was that? No, Genji. Try and focus on the tanks or focus on the front line. You know, when you have your E up, you can obviously dive up. Also, if you have all your Q charges up as well, you know, you don't want to be getting too heavy increase if you don't have those charges, for example. You see that damage we're doing there was really nice. We should actually be able to. Don't have enough charges, I don't think, to make this happen. Can I actually? No, I can't dash through them. GG. Not too bad, right? But, you know, you imagine how damage we'd be doing there if we had that freaking... those stacks, man. But because we were able to take the turret and they haven't done any damage to our turret, the thing is we just really basically won this now, unless they somehow stop us handing in. Which could happen. Yeah, I have actually seen it happen. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just like a race, like 3 go here and then, you know, that's it. Yeah, they're going to have to contest, which looks like they're going to try for here. We're going to go for the, that was actually a really nice E, we baited out her ult then, which is cool. We're going to go for the increased reload time. I don't want to chase it too hard. Just more scare her off because our team's handed the objective, and maybe we could go for it, but my E was down and I don't have my ult either. We'd definitely guarantee it if we had my ult. But you know, we only need 1 point to win now, so. So this one, I believe, when you kill this guy, you get like a little heal, which someone can pop and basically heals all of his allied teammates in a radius, I guess. Maybe a bit OP if it was global. I already take them, I just don't like the objectives. I can kill her here. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, or not. I thought, what? Thank you, Bob. Thought she would, by walking into that would, she would have picked up my bomb. Guess not. I guess once, I thought it would stick to them, maybe I'm wrong on Gotta be a bit careful for his ult that we're not all fully stacked up. It's a nice little dash. Wasted ult then. We killed her. We hit my ult. She was dead, but we didn't. So she wasn't dead, right? Oh shit. I guess it's that. I don't really like that Gale. The thing is, like right now, I just can't go like really go in. It would just be suicidal. I would quickly go to the fountain. I guess it's pointless. Even attempting to make anything happen then. Even without my stacks or not, it would just be stupid to attempt to go into that though. We're looking cool there. As well, shove the stain out and we can hand it in. The thing is, there's also a boss in this map which we haven't touched. There isn't really a need to do it. We can by just gonna have this in instead of attacking the boss where we're gonna take a load of damage, but he does actually shoot off a token himself or a missile. Yeah, overall not too bad, you know. I think we've made a nice little performance. Only the 2 deaths, which has been pretty cool. They're gonna have to fight for all their life is. So this is it. It's make or break now. See how they pan us out. No one's top at the moment pushing it, so they're gonna have to go for it. We got a level lead. We don't have talent lead, but we just need to wait for everyone up. We don't want to be going ham like that. And now if she dies, that would be super lame. Monk should have ult out. Like there was just winds me up. Like there was no need for that. No need. I'm gonna have to wait another 40 seconds for making anything happen. It wasn't even like 4v5, it was straight out 3v5. I'm trying that out. What's going on? I don't really know. I say I think the other ult got it. The other ult's a bit better. So someone is actually pushing top. We do actually have the man advantage here. Oh, what a ultimate. That was really bad. Gonna ass hand it in. They're gonna hand in that top side one, so be careful as well. Just gonna put the one apiece. That was a really bad ultimate. But the problem is, like I say, that there's pretty much more we can do at the moment. Nice ult thing. Oh, thank God for that. I was totally knew that's how it was going to pan out. We got it. But like I say, it is one apiece right now, and there's about the spawns. we're asking for a bit of trouble there. We just got to hand this in and we'll be fine. But again, you know, the problem with Tracer is it's hit and miss. You land that ultimate, it's freaking godlike, but you say you miss it, you freaking get yourself into a world of hurt. Yeah, I really want to kill him, but that turret's him. And Tassadar still alive. Oh, we died. Well, GG. GG! Overall, not too bad, right? I think it was the right gameplay. We were much better at the start when we had all those kills going for us. It was pretty sweet, and then we did that stupid engage. But you know, yeah, I think I'm pretty overall. Give him a little heal to save my life at the end. That was nice. I think we could play a little bit better, but I think we got on the back line, we disturbed them. We missed a few ults in the end. Like we definitely landed more, but that was sort of a good 4 or 5 ultimates missed, which in the team fights, unfortunately, because we had such a big lead, it kept us up. But hadn't we died, we'd have been easily top damage with having that stacks that we had towards the end. But yeah, pretty good game for siege damage. What's going on there? I think it's quite surprising. Tracer can actually do quite a amount of siege damage with the grenades that she's chucking out, which was sweet. So yeah, very nice. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe give you a bit of insight into Tracer. Like I say, I'm going to be mixing it up with some quick matches in here. Obviously, I'm also doing my Road to Master series that's going to be coming up shortly. So if there's a champion that you maybe want me to go over and talk about a little bit, I certainly haven't maxed out every champion. You can sort of kind of see by my XP list, obviously all the ones in gold, I guess you could probably say that I feel most comfortable on, but I definitely feel probably any champion that I have over level 10, or even say like Anam, I think I'm very comfortable on him, but he's only rank 8. Yeah, he's probably one of my favorite tanks, but certain champs you just don't necessarily play as much or got around to. I've only just recently picked him up, but yeah, you know, as a champion that I have, or they come free to play, you know, I've almost got most of them now. Then, you know, I'm happy to sort of maybe do a video, give it a little overlook and have some fun with them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Tracer video. Don't forget, if you like this video and drop me a comment below, you can be in for the chance of winning 1,500. I mean, it's just over that many gems. So, yeah, take it easy, guys, and have a great day. Peace.